Hey, good morning. So here's an interesting fact. I, you know, you're always continually learning, especially if you're on TRT. So I watched a doctor, listened to a doctor last night talking about estrogen, and this isn't something I really have given a lot of thought to, um, but I kind of have some of the symptoms, um, and one of those is if you have sensitive nipples or water retention. And if that's the case, then for a male, according to this guy, if you're on TRT, your estrogen level could go up. And if it's above 100, that's too high for a guy. And but let me say that I'm not giving medical advice. I'm only saying this for educational purposes, and please consult your own physician, your MD, and get evaluated that way. I'm just sharing my own personal experience and what I'm going to do to try and remedy that. So when you're on TRT, getting your blood work is imperative, for your overall health. So it's important that you stay on top of that. You get checked when you're supposed to, and that's what I do. And but one thing that I haven't had done is had my estrogen levels checked. So I've got great his ambulance. I have great. My testosterone levels are good. One physician that I listened to should be higher, and I agree. I mean, I felt better when we were going through this trial period to see where I would balance out at. And when I was over 600, I felt great. But this one guy's talking about you need to be 1,500 to 2,000. And the guy's my age, and he's been on TRT for 16 years. So, and this is a physician. It has been for over 20 years. And he's talking about the importance of it. And so anyway, so he made a lot of sense. So I'll try to include the link to his video in the description in this one, so you can check it out for yourself. But anyway, so there's a lot of good things that I learned last night that I'm going to dig into further and see if any of that is applicable to me, and if it is, and I have some of those things I could get corrected. Well, I'm certainly going to, so you can optimize your overall health. I watched a video last night of a guy that 90 years old who was deadlifting. I believe it was over 300 pounds. Guy's 90 years old, and again, it's just like, and the guy, I mean, he looked amazing and absolutely amazing. And sure, genetics play a key role in longevity and blah blah blah. But I mean, being physically active does too. You can't be this mediocre guy, that's. Now, keep in mind, if you can't or can do certain things, like everybody's got probably some sort of physical limitation, whether it's an injury or whatever. But I have an injury in my shoulder. I have a pinched nerve in my neck. I've got a bone spur in my neck. I got a bone spur in my lower back. Yeah, so we all have things, and that's what chiropractors are for. So I visit my chiropractor when I need to, and I do the things that I need to do, but it doesn't stop me from doing what I want to do. And because the long-term benefit is so important that you continue to do those things, regardless of the minor aches and pains. God never promised us a rosy life and a pain-free life. It's just not going to happen. Look at childbirth. Women are bringing beautiful children into this world, and look what women have to go through to do that. So being a father of 6, being there for all 6 of mine, You know, to me, my wife's a superhero because it's just like, you know, I couldn't do what she did. I wouldn't want to do what she did. But you know, God has given women this incredible strength, I think, too. You know, going through that, and it's I don't want to say it's almost like they forget what they went through. I can't remember how my wife described it to me. I'd have to ask her again. But anyway, so, you know, we've had 6. And so it's just incredible how strong women are. Well, hopefully somebody's okay. That was a lieutenant from our fire department. I used to be on the fire authority board. Can't remember the guy's name though, but I know what he looks like. And so anyway, so man, it's so important, that TRT. I mean, it's so critical, and then all the follow-up stuff that you definitely have to do if you're going to do that, you know, to optimize your health. And that's what you should be thinking about, is longevity. So many men, it's an epidemic. So many men are low, and you know, you have to ask yourself why. Why are so many guys low? Something's going on. So anyway, that's my video on TRT and estrogen. And again, you know, follow up with your own physician. And you know, if you're on that sort of thing, if you have tender nipples and you're retaining a little water, it's a good possibility that your estrogen level, and men all have estrogen, you know, small amounts. And so if you're 100 or over, it's too high, is my understanding. So and that could be causing the sensitive nipples and water retention. So definitely something to look to get looked at. So anyway, so that's that on that video. So I'm fixing to get some coffee, and maybe I'll make another one. I don't know. So see you on the next one. Please like and subscribe, and leave a thumbs up and a comment if you're so inclined. I'd appreciate it. And I'll see you on the next video.